Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Here's Beriathan in the town of Ogier. We're ready to continue right where we left. We need to talk to 3 members of the Trév Duvárdain to get more information on the rite of Clúcath. Let us talk with Donnvail first.
Greetings, South One.
I should have known, when you helped me against the works that came to Fûshath, that you would bring great honor to the Trév Gállorg. But I fear this may be too much for you, Beriathan. The Trév Duvárdain have already broken the rules of Clúcath once. Who is to say they will not do so again? Our great warrior, Nazan, met Avair of the Trév Duvárdain as the sun rose above Fail-a-Khro. For a time, everything seems as it should. First, Avair had the mastery, and then Nazan took the advantage. But as the Clúcath drew on, the chieftain of the Trév Duvárdain, Donnvail, became restless. Next to him sat two strangers men of Carn-dûm, it is thought. Donnvail suddenly rose to his feet and gave forth a tremendous cry, a prearranged signal? Nazan's attention was diverted, and at that moment Avair knocked him to the ground. The Clúcath was over, but Donnvail was not satisfied, and he demanded that Avair slay her helpless foe. This she did, and it was clear that the Trév Duvárdain, our king of old, were hopelessly corrupted. Nazan's son, Nectan, swore to avenge his father, but you must do it in his place, for you have bested him, and he is not fit to stand for the Trév Gállorg in the Clúcath. Be watchful, Beriathan. When the Clúcath begins, you must be prepared for anything. Don't be afraid, Geralif. I'm sure I'm gonna be fine.
You are a stranger to these lands.
I am sure the Trév Duvárdain have not forgotten how you destroyed the standards that flew above Trév Gállorg, and neither have I. I will tell you what I can about what you may face at the Clúcath. The warrior who slew Nazan and sullied the rite is named Avair, and she is a master of the bloody arts. She has slain many of our people in the years since the last Clúcath, and her name strikes fear into the hearts of all but Nectan, who has sworn to end her. Donnvail, leader of the Trév Duvárdain, surely thinks that Nectan will be our warrior. He may put forth Avair in the hope that Nectan will be blinded by rage and easily defeated. It is difficult to say, and there are others. Drostan of the Trév Duvárdain is fierce, but his most recent battle ended in a cowardly retreat. He fought with Fongala for 1 day and 1 night before he escaped. He favors fighting from a distance and fears the dangers of standing toe-to-toe with an opponent. He is surely hurting for the chance to redeem his honor. Perhaps I have been no help at all, Beriathan. Even so, I hope that you can make use of what I have said. The only way to know is going to the Clúcath and see what happens and who comes forth. But first, gotta talk to Tazgal outside of Ogier. And I have my bags full, so I gotta free up some bag space. I'm thinking as well on, yeah, that's cool. Don't know what I even tried. I'm thinking of selling some of these task items as I think I have too many of them, and right now they don't seem necessary. I could also mail this to one of my alts. But yeah, I really need to free up some backspace. Okay, here we have it, Grimgore. I made a mistake on one of the previous episodes. I called him Grimfoot, but his real name is Grimgore. There you have it. So yeah, I really gotta free up some backspace. I am a little bit of a hoarder, as you have seen. There are some items that I could technically part with, but I'm resisting the idea.
Trust does not come easily among the Trév Gállorg.
I salute you, Beriathan. I have not yet returned to Auger, for I have been keeping a watch on Natnathir to ensure that the hill beasts do not rise again. Rona will understand. You have been chosen as the warrior of the Clúcath? I am frozen with amazement. I believed the death of Nazan and the betrayal of the Trév Duvárdain had ended that right forever. You defeated Nectan in single combat. We cannot have been pleased with that if Avair is chosen as the warrior of the Trév Duvárdain. Nectan will see it as a lost opportunity to avenge himself upon his father's murderer. I have carved a small figure from the tooth of Muiráthakh, and I would like you to have it. Carry it among your belongings, perhaps it will bring you fortune in the trials ahead. But before finishing that quest and receiving that gift, yeah, a visit to the vendor is in order. Thankfully we're not far away. I'm gonna save my map skill for later. We might need that later. But anyway, here we are back in Auger. So let us go and talk to Cranach once again. And begin the rite of Clúcath. But before that... yeah, no. Over here. I really need...
I have plenty of wares to show you.
Let us equip that ring. Where is it? Here. Okay. Well, I just remembered that you can rebuy some of this stuff. So there is really no need to keep that in the bags. Besides, I'm sure we will outlevel those items really fast, so there you have it. Now we're ready to talk to Cranach. Over here. Through the bridge.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
You have taken the wisdom of my people. For your sake and the sake of the Trév Gállorg, I hope you have, Sultan. The Clúcath will soon begin at Fail-a-Khro. Speak to me when you are prepared, and we will go to meet destiny. We go now to Clúcath, Beriathan. I hope that you are ready. I was born ready.
The free hillmen of Trév Gállorg have long been in conflict with many of their sister tribes. Now they prepare again to face the Trév Duvárdain in the rite of Clúcath, a ceremonial rite of judgment.
Trust does not come easily among the Trév Gállorg.
Are you prepared, Beriathan? The rite of Clúcath will determine the fortunes of the Trév Gállorg, but we must be on guard. Damangard has been treacherous in the past, and there is a small reason to expect that today will be different. But if you are victorious, it will mean much. It must be changed. It must be chanced. Alright. We're almost to Fail-a-Khro. So... lead the way. We have arrived from before the Trév Duvárdain. Wait, they approach. There they are. Muiráthakh, Avair and Drostan. I can take them, don't you worry, Cána. What is your second demand? Fight to the death. I'm okay with that too. Don't you worry, girlie, I'm gonna be fine, I already told you. Thanks for the gesture, Cána. Maybe you can be of some help, but I can handle on my own. In that case, let them come. So be it, yeah. Bring them to me. They will live, yeah. That is the law of Clúcath. Okay, that's a victory.
Will you be sojourning here?
The Trév Gállorg have triumphed, Beriathan. You have brought victory to Fail-a-Khro, where sorrow has reigned too long. Speak with me again when you are ready to return to Augur, and we will go. We will return to Augur in triumph, Beriathan. When we left it, we left in doubt. We return now with the certainty of victory.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
At last we have been redeemed, Beriathan, and have triumphed over the Trév Duvárdain and their Angmarim masters. Nazan has been avenged, and Donnvail has paid for his betrayals. He who was called Drostan has come to join the Trév Gállorg, but his name is lost. He will be known henceforth as Soltach, he who is changed. He who was called Avair did not accept this choice. He is now neither Trév Gállorg nor Trév Duvárdain. She has done much evil and could only see that in others. Though Nectan might have forgiven her past, I feel she could not. She wanders now the trackless lands, a woman with neither name nor home. Your fame is at an end, and I salute you not only as chieftain of the Trév Gállorg, but as Cranach, humble tribesman of Augur as well. Perhaps Tasgal's gift brought you good fortune after all, and perhaps it and perhaps it did not. May you decide for yourself whether you believe in it, but believe always in yourself, friend Beriathan. I deem that you make your own fortune. So, I mean, the one that works the best for us is this one, and this will increase our morale by a whole lot, but our physical master will take a strong hit.
It has been long since we have known peace.
Not sure if I'm gonna equip that one. Your victory has driven the Trév Duvárdain into the north, and my people have retaken Fail-a-Khro, Beriathan, but we cannot yet rest. Return to Fail-a-Khro and speak with Cána if you wish to aid us further against the Trév Duvárdain. Fail-a-Khro is north of Augur, and many of my people hold it against the enemy. So, here we got the last quest did in Angmar, Marching into Shadow, final tier. And we got 15 LOTRO points, that's amazing. Some Virtue XP, and we have Deeds of Angmar. We are missing Explorer and Slayer Deeds. The Explorer, we might be able to complete the Slayer Deed, I'm not so sure. Now, let's change our active Virtue to Loyalty and continue.
I would speak with you, Sothra.
You have done great deeds for the Trév Gállorg already, Beriathan, and I know that you will do more still. Our distant kindred have not yet had the benefit of your friendship, and I grieve for them. They hunt their prey in the great swamp of Mallinhat east of Fûshath. It is a dangerous place, shaded by poisonous clouds and damp with foul water, home to strange beasts. Our hunters bring us much food and other things of worth from Mallinhat, but we need to send them supplies so they can do their work. Bring these goods to Othran at Tir Luig, the hunting camp in the southwestern corner of the swamp. You will find hunting challenges there for yourself if you are prepared. And we will also need to go there to the swamps to progress with the epic. We need to look for the heart of one of those watching stones if memory serves me right. But first, here in Fail-a-Khro, we're gonna get a whole other set of quests for this town over here, Donnvail. That consists in an infiltration of sorts, and this is a quest line that I enjoy really much, so let's get to it. Besides, we still are, I don't know, like almost 200,000 XP from level 45, and we really need to hit 45 before we finish this. And the only other quests that we are missing are this one in Fûshath in Fail-a-Khro, and the other ones in the swamp, as far as I know. So we gotta make the most out of it. That might be a good idea. To use one of these.
Will you be sojourning here?
Your legend is already growing, Beriathan. May you grow it further by aiding us as we drive the Trév Duvárdain even further into Fûshath.
Come hither, Sothra. I would speak with you.
You fought bravely in Clúcath, Beriathan, but the Trév Duvárdain will not stop hearing us. We should have expected it. They will not obey the ancient rites, and the Angmarim masters push them still against us. With many battles ahead, we need to be ready to care for our wounded. I can make a poultice that will be of great aid to the healers in the Fûshath and the Boot Luig. Take the following herbs from the surrounding hills and in the lands around the city of Donnvail to the north. Red Lovage by the farms of Donnvail, Spiky Macwort near the lakes to the southwest, and Silverbell by the fortress of Tor Gaelbin to the east. Not all battles are fought with weapons, friend man. Some are won by the healing arts.
It has been long since we have known peace.
You have done much for the Trév Gállorg, Beriathan, and your name spread swiftly among my people. There is little I can do to lift the yoke of Angmar from their backs, but perhaps together we can hope to ease the burden somewhat. The army of Angmar is fed by the farmers that live in the northern city of Donnvail, and almost every scrap of grain is given to the orc hordes. Our king in Donnvail labor in secret to throw this oppressive yoke. Travel to Donnvail and speak with a man called Brannan near the gate. I have heard it said that he works tirelessly to undermine the army of Angmar. Donnvail is northeast of Fail-a-Khro among the hills of Fûshath. Beware, the city is controlled by the enemy, though some few remain loyal to the Trév Gállorg.
Would you lend me a moment of your time?
The farms of Fûshath produce as much as our people can coax from them, but the Angmarim exert pressure on the people of Donnvail and take most of the food for themselves and their army. The surplus of food is stored in crates within the city of Donnvail until such time as the army has need of it, but the Trév Gállorg need it now. It seems that the Angmarim would rather let it rot than go to feed the hungry mouths of my people. Travel northeast to the city of Donnvail and return to me with the food stores. I will make sure that it goes to those who need it. Let the army of Angmar starve.
Have you come to help us against Carndum and the Trév Duvárdain?
You fought well and bravely in Clúcath, Beriathan, and I appreciate the mercy you have shown to me. Drostan and Avair did not understand, and perhaps they never will. I am no longer Drostan, now I am Soltagh, he who is changed, and Soltagh seeks to be redeemed. Calm down, girl, if he's a good guy now. I can help the Trév Gállorg with what I know, brave man. I know how the orcs receive their orders, and we can use this knowledge to our advantage. Bring an ally or two with you on this excursion and our success will be certain. The city of Donnvail in the western hills north of Fail-a-Khro is crawling with orcs. These orcs keep their orders in strong boxes located throughout the city. Take these pages I have in my possession. They were prepared by Donnvail, but I have replaced several key points. They will sow dissension and discontent among the orcs if you place them in the strong boxes of Donnvail. That is a great idea, and I will go there eventually, but what I want to do first is head to the town of Donnvail. Okay. Let's take the Matlum. Now we also need to keep an eye open for these flowers. Here we have Silver Bell. This is all the Silver Bell we need. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember too well about this quest of the flowers, but I think after a while that quest line would also send us to Donnvail. I'm not sure. It will send us somewhere. So let's backtrack a little bit and find the other flowers. We're almost there anyway. God's sake. Yeah, that's right. Leave me alone, please. Somewhere over here. Anytime now. Jesus, where are they? What we have is that platinum deposit and the dwarf iron deposit, but where are the other flowers? Or did I miss something? Do I need to kill? I came up with what I need. But where is the thing? Okay, it's over here. My bad. The little guy alone. He didn't do anything to you. Okay, that's all the spiky mugwort we need. Now we can go to the town of Donnvail. Or Clúcath, I don't know. I want to go to Donnvail first, but Clúcath seems to be closer. Almost there now. Okay. Here's the red lovage. Not gonna fight that work. There should be more flowers over here. Okay, I have it now. Let us enter Donnvail now that we are here. Hey, you want a piece of me? Come and get it. Okay. And here's Brennan.
The Trév Gállorg are surrounded by enemies.
Keep your voice down. Unfriendly ears are everywhere in this city. It is true that there are some few in Donnvail who may be willing to strike against the rule of Angmar, but there are many too who heed still the empty promises of wealth and reward.
The threat of the Iron Crown grows daily.
Donnvail is draped in the shadow of fear, Beriathan, and the Trév Gállorg here are tormented. We keep our heads down and try not to draw attention to ourselves. The lords of Carndom have sent cruel taskmasters to this city to stop any chance of rebellion before it begins. Fûshath the Beast, a terrible Gorthorok, Muiráthakh, the silent judge, doomsayer and executioner, and Gil Andras, the lord of the western marches, true leader of the armies that tread upon Fûshath. I will say no more. Seek out Garban further within the city. He will tell you more if he is as foolhardy as I, and I pray that you tell no one that I gave you his name. Rest safe, I will not tell a soul. Okay, level 44. And let us see what we got. Full Rush, Wall of Steel, and the range, the variations of that. And Master in Rivendell. So it's good. Master in Rivendell.
You are a stranger to these lands.
I am sorry, you might have me mistaken for someone else. I am just going about my business. Find Morven further into the city. I cannot be seen talking to you, but she might be willing to hear you out. Okay. Love the music. Sounds so exotic, and I'm glad the combat music is not overriding it, so to speak.
You are a stranger to these lands.
Oh, come on.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
You speak boldly for a stranger newly arrived in Donnvail. Do you not fear Muiráthakh or Fûshath the Beast? Uthagan, further into the city, may be able to help you, but speak with him cautiously. His family was recently invited to a dinner at the house of Muiráthakh, and I have not seen them since. I do not know if any have. We must organize if we are to strike a blow against our Angmarim masters. Utagan may be able to guide you. So where's Utagan? So now that I have talked to everybody I need to and have all the food stores required for the quest, I think this is the part where I just pull everyone and whittle them down. Here's Utagan.
The Iron Crown seeks to enslave us.
You speak to me of rebellion? Tell that to my family, taken by Muiráthakh on the charge that they were planning an uprising. That dog knows it was I who aided Una in that, but he took my family instead, as a warning to me. There was a time when I would have aided you, but Una will have to fight her battles alone. I will kill you myself and teach you something of despair. Oh. Stop it with the skill lag. Talk to Una. And I think she's further into the city. That was quick. Alright, so here we are in the open. Here's Una. The only guy I need to take care of is this one. And he has already escaped.
The Trév Duvárdain are traitors!
You have followed a long road to me, Beriathan, and I prayed that it was not too painful. Donnvail has not been a peaceful city since the lords of Carndum sent their minions here. We few that stand against the shadow welcome your aid. This neighborhood will be the heart of the struggle. Call allies if you have them and if they are willing to stand with you. The foes you will soon face cannot be defeated by one alone. It will take many hearts to overthrow the masters of this city. Perchance, agility, will and fate. I know. It's basically the same that I already have.
We need help to resist the Angmarim.
There is great work to be done in Donnvail, Beriathan, and we have need of many allies if we are to carry it out. Artagan, Raknaid, and Enan have made plans to combat the evil masters that control the city, but it will take many hands and great courage. But all can contribute. If your allies are not near at hand, you can still aid our efforts here. Bring my message to Brannan at the front gate of Donnvail. Tell him that we will soon move against our Angmarim masters and all must be made ready. We will be here when you return with allies, Beriathan, but until that time you can still aid us. Take my message to Brannan.
I would speak with you, Southron.
Okay, so all these are fellowship quests?
There are many urgent matters to discuss.
Come hither, Southron. I would speak with you.
Let us try, what the heck?
Would you lend me a moment of your time?
Donnvail was a beautiful city once, proud and free. That must be why it attracted the eye of the Iron Crown. The The lords of Carndom sent 3 of their servants to keep the city beneath the yoke. All are powerful, but perhaps the Gorthork known to us as Fûshath the Beast is the most terrifying. Fûshath the Beast is the enforcer for Muiráthakh, the silent judge, and he is the most frightening creature. He knows no mercy and must be given none. Find this terrible foe in the neighborhood next to this one, through the eastward arch, and put an end to this menace. You will need many allies, for Fûshath the Beast is very strong and very dangerous. The east arch... okay, over there.
Come hither, Southron. I will speak with you.
The lords of Carndom sent 3 of their servants to quell discontent in Fail-a-Khro, Beriathan, and we must strike them now before any lives are lost. Muiráthakh, the silent judge, keeps his court east of here in a dangerous section of the city. There is no law to justify his misdeeds. Travel with your allies to this court and bring him to his end. But beware of Fûshath the Beast, who acts as executioner for Muiráthakh and is never far from his master. Do this for the family of Uthag and Beriathan as much as for the rest of the Trév Gállorg.
Come hither, Southron. I would speak with you.
Muiráthakh, the silent judge, brought a number of warriors with him from Carndom. They protect him and uphold his judgment. While they remain in the city, Donnvail will never be free. Look for iron-crowned warriors and crossbowmen in their neighborhood beyond the eastward arc, Beriathan. Bring your allies and defeat the servants of Muiráthakh. We must undermine his rule if Donnvail is to break free from the bonds of Carndom. Okay, so this is it. This is really it. Oh, jeez. Will you fucking kill him? Ah. And sorry for the curse there. Just didn't expect all that resistance. And Jesus, it seems like a tough area. Maybe it was not the best idea coming here, but we can certainly try. So, the strategy here is much like what we did when fighting Bloodwing and her drakes. That is just get your dots up, your self heals. There's not much else to do anyway, so... Is that Fûshath the Beast? Okay. It doesn't seem so bad. So maybe we can take him out. At least I think, I'm certain that we can take Fûshath out. Muiráthakh, maybe not. I don't know him. But Fûshath doesn't seem so bad. If we can pull him to an area free of other mobs, that seems like a possibility. Question here is... Oh no. to do is right there. I'm not sure if he's gonna try to pound you or stun you or what are his attacks exactly. But well, Fûshath is down. Now we're only missing Muiráthakh, which according to the quest tracker should be here. And it seems fitting, right? That looks like a throne. But I guess... okay. Okay, 2 wardens should be able to pull this off really easily. Yeah, we're gonna be unstoppable. You are very timely, Drown. Very timely indeed. Ah, so here's Muiráthakh. Okay, so he's not so bad. The difficult one here was the beast, but we already have him, so... that's basically it. Are you not gonna kill the beast? That seems odd. Okay, so that's Muiráthakh down. So just gotta find some more Iron Crown warriors and crossbowmen. This should be pretty easy from now on. Gotta be careful with the pulls. Okay. So 3 warriors and 1 crossbowman. I hear. That's right. Now, just missing a few more warriors. Ah, but before they respawn over here, let me take this. Okay, the beast has respawned. So the rest of them should not take long now. Crossbowman. Well, I don't need crossbowman, but I will help you kill this guy. 3 warriors though. 3 more warriors. So these are heavy armor boots. Some matams. Medium armor for level 46. And some really good gloves, so I'm gonna take them. The armor, matams, halberds. Okay. Here are the 2 warriors. Well, 2 of the warriors I'm missing. Okay, at some point my Never Surrender got consumed and I didn't notice. Maybe when facing the beast. I'm not sure. In any case, there's only one more warrior left to finish. They're not over here. Well, it's just one more. Crossbowman, warrior. So, I'm gonna take this low. I want to pull them all at the same time. That wasn't so bad. Perfect. And here we are, ready to turn in all these quests.
Trust does not come easily among the Trév Gállorg.
You have done much to restore the peace of Donnvail, Beriathan, and I thank you for it. The Lords of Carn-dûm will learn not to trifle with the Trév Gállorg. Might, Vitality, Fate. Maybe. Yeah.
Greetings, Saffron.
I have already learned of your success, Beriathan. The family of Fûshath rejoices at your vengeance, wherever they may be. The Lords of Carn-dûm will not be pleased that Muiráthakh has been cast down. Let them shiver in their places and dread to hear our footstep approach, for soon it will be their time to join him in death.
Stranger to these lands.
Our fortunes must be changing, Beriathan. Fûshath the Beast is defeated. You have done a great thing this day, my friend. Donnvail will be free once more. I can sense it. No. But it's the only one that we can use, so yeah. So that's it. That was not as bad as I thought. And the sudden appearance of Drown surely helped, so thank you for that. In fact, yeah. Thank you. Now, gotta return to Brannan. And then return to Fail-a-Khro. I expected that to be much harder. When I saw the beast had 12,000 morale, I believed Muiráthakh, being his master and all, would be tougher, like Bloodwing, an elite master of 20k something morale. Thankfully that was not the case, and we were able to easily dispose of him. Just gotta make sure these guys don't get lucky, don't get a lucky shot. So, you wanna fight? Let us fight, let us dance. Yeah. That's what you asked. That's what you asked for. So... just pull it out on the archers, as those are the most annoying of them all. Alright, right on time. Let's take those. Come on. Okay. Perfect. With this we will be ready to go.
The Trév Duvárdain serve the Iron Crown.
Una plans to move against our Angmarim masters. We need many allies, Beriathan. Travel south to Augur and tell Cána of our need. But first... okay. Let us go first to Donnvail, the request in there. We'll return to Fail-a-Khro and turn all these quests as well. But I guess that will have to be next episode. I hadn't realized we were already 1 hour in. Time flies when you have fun. And when you need to kill all those elite mobs out in the open. So this will be the place where we will stop today's episode. Thank you for watching Citadel Guard Adventures once more. Join me next time where we'll continue traveling around Western Angmar. And we're making our way to the eastern side. Slowly but steadily, and we are close to that. So that's Garliv saying bye-bye, and I say bye-bye as well. Thank you once again, and I see you another day.